I'm turning that off now. Music off. There we go. DiGiorno. That's a pizza. Welcome. Welcome. Hi. Apparently Vangelis is also streaming right now. So I'm gonna quickly just put this here, and then we're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna press this button. We're gonna turn his stream down a bit. This is Vangelis. I'm gonna say fish. There we go. He can have a stream fish. Cool. Alright. Now we're gonna go back to me. I gotta bug my friends, you know. Anyways, welcome everyone. I see a lot of people, Reception, Origin, everyone who's here. My friend JJ, hi. We need more Ruby. Yeah, she's currently upstairs barking her head off. So, but yes, we have the rest of this pack to build. I stopped last week because this was annoying me and took up like 40 minutes. So we're going to finish the rest of it today. And if anyone looked closely at the thumbnail, you would have noticed that I have Shockwave. Here, there he is. This is amazing. It's very good. It doesn't have a bicep swivel though, which is unfortunate. I hope you can hear me okay. It is unfortunate. So I have texted Sam, the guy who designed this, because I've spoken to him a few times. I texted him and I've asked him why, because I'm curious, right? I want to know. And I'm hoping to put that in the video. Hopefully he answers me before Friday. There goes my dog. Because Friday is the day I want to put this video out. So regardless of whether he messages me or not, this will be out on Friday. But yeah, we'll see. He hasn't answered me yet because he's a very busy dude. So yes. Anyways, there's a lot of people here. So hello. And also, before I get started on this model kit, I also got these two in. They're great. This is actually a lot nicer than I thought. The shoulders are still weird. Everything else though, very, very cool. Very, very cool. This flipping this back and forth is so much fun. I keep looking down here because that's where my viewfinder is. This is great. But yes, anyways, we'll talk a little bit more about Shockwave in a second. This, as you may already know, is the Agora Models Optimus Prime. The link for this will be in the description down below if you want to purchase one for yourself. It's a subscription-based model kit thing. You know, it makes it cheaper because this is like $1,800 if you were to buy the whole thing outright, or $1,600 or something like that. I'm getting it all wrong. Oh look, there's my OBS. But right here it's crooked. Nope, that's even more crooked. Is where we need to focus because we're going to be working on this top section. Here's a Voyager in shot. Like, this thing's huge. Anyways, it's so big it's reaching into this camera. I need to stand up for this. All right, we're gonna tilt that up. This is the most professional thing ever. Oh my goodness, I gotta take this chat actually and move it over here so I can see it. There we go. All right, here we have this, and the first step I have to do is plug this on. I can't actually see my instructions. Here we go. Everything's all messed up. Everything is all messed up. Where did it go? No. Almost kicked someone from the chat by accident. That would have been bad. How much closer are you to finishing this prime? There's one more pack left. One more. And then I'm finished. So this has to go here. Yeah, like this. There we go. And then I gotta screw that on, which means I need to find what screws it's using. M3x8. There you go. There they are. So there's M3x8 and PM3x8. Please do a toy hunt at Dollar Tree. We don't have Dollar Tree over here. That, and I'm not gonna go buy toys at Dollar Tree because I don't like the dollar store. The dollar store over here is very like seedy. It's not very nice. Just gonna cut the the name of this screw off and put it in the thing next to it. I'm taking my headphones off. I don't need them on. They're just getting in my way. All right. So I need this, and I need microphone in my face. Washers. Right, they're in here. Okay, so that's 2x6. I need 2 washers. I know it looks like nothing right now because I'm not doing anything yet. Please hold. I can't pick up the washer. And then 2 of these screws. I wonder when we're getting a Galvatron repaint for Armada Megs. He's going to be coming out end of this year. They showed him off on Tidal Waves box. Which is kind of funny. Hi, Dirt. If you bought a Titan String Grimlock and you did not come with the combiner feet, what should I do? Unfortunately, you're kind of out of luck on that because that toy has been out of production for ages. You would have to contact the seller, or you would have to go and find combiner feet somewhere. Why is this not going in the thing? Come on, get in the thing. Oh my god, the dog. The dog will not stop. The dog will not stop barking. Why is that not going in? Maybe if I get the front in, the back will go in as well? Let's see. I have a question for you. Well, everybody has questions. Just ask them and I'll read them if I see them. Since you never did a review on it, what do you think of Armada Megatron? I like Armada Megatron. He's cool, but I didn't think he was, like, amazing. The problem is that Armada Megatron had such a good original toy that it's kind of hard to top that. Did you hear about John Warden coming back? Yes, actually, I wanted to talk about John Warden. Because everybody seems to be freaking out without quite understanding what John Warden used to do and what John Warden has done and what he is doing now. So I'm scrolling up because there's a little thing I wrote in here. John Warden was the design director for Transformers, and he was given the brand after Aaron Archer left, and he was told to make everything simpler, and he was given smaller budgets. So that's why toys back then were strange, right? Like we had Dark of the Moon, and then we had Age of Extinction, and they were completely different. They put the steps on the back of the box. They were simpler. The plastic was thinner because they moved factories as well. Like this whole thing. And everyone's scared. Oh, John Warden's coming back to the Transformers brand. John Warden was the design director. There's the waist joint, by the way. He is now a production designer. Different position. Completely different position. I don't know what he's going to be doing as a production designer, but he is not the design director. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. People make it seem like it's a huge deal, but yeah. And then on top of that, John Warden was responsible for a lot of really good toys. Like he did Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. That thing's really good. It's so good they still use its transformation to this day. Is this the piece I need? Yeah, this is the piece I need. So, I don't understand why everyone's freaking out so much. It's not like he's made some toys that people aren't exactly happy with, but he's also made some pretty cool bangers. Like he did Studio Series Leader Class Grimlock, which I've warmed up to ever since making the video on it, right? So I need to move this. But yeah, he's not in the role that he used to be in. So I don't think the freakouts by everybody are necessary. And we just have to wait and see what happens because he is a production designer, not a design director. There's a difference. Anyways, now that piece of information is out of the way, I need to put this together. This is part of his ab crunch. So, what do I need? 2.6 by 8. That's these ones. Yeah, these ones. So, let's get this screwed in. John Warden, a.k.a. John Hasbro, is his full name. Jonathan has a brother in Minecraft Warden. Yes, John Hasbro has returned. John Hasbro is back. Screwing this back in. What's better, Studio Series Optimus Prime or Leader Revenge of the Fallen? I still think Revenge of the Fallen Leader Prime's a nicer toy overall, but he's actually right here. This is still pretty freaking good. So, yes. Also, this crotch section, or waist section, I should say, is Diecast. It's also not in focus. I'm going to turn off that, turn that on, focus on that, and then turn that off. Oops, there we go. That's better. Some were bangers and some were dog water. Yeah, early Studio Series wasn't the greatest, I will say. But, yeah. Yes, I know the chat is slightly off-center. I can't, like, it wants to line up. It never wants to be in the middle. It's annoying me. It magnetically snaps. So, it's strange. Put this in. Screw this in. What do you think is the best way to do a seeker? Nose cone fold into the cockpit or split in half and the whole assembly goes in the chest cavity? I like the chest cavity thing personally. That's pretty cool. Yes, everyone keeps seeing Shockwave. Yes, we'll put Shockwave. I can't do it properly without him looking weird. There you go. Is Byway a trusted company? I don't know. I've never bought from them before. I don't tend to buy KOs that much, so I don't know. Ruby's 4. Okay, we've made this. Now I need to attach the spine that took me so long to make to this right here. There we go. Put that in there. And then 2.3 by 6. What is that one? Oh, these tinier ones. Okay. So let's get these tinier screws into here. 24th of April. Yeah, I don't know why he's 24th of April. When the pre-orders went up, I pre-ordered it and then it immediately shipped out. Like all 3 of them they just shipped from a store that's in Montreal. So, yeah. Would you ever do a collab with stop motion creators? They wanted you to do voice acting. I'm a terrible actor, so probably not. I'm very bad at it. Any ideas on how to grow your channel? Also, hi Void. I see that's always different for everybody. The way I grew my channel was different from the way Vangelis grew his, for example, and stuff like that. Like the reason I say Vangelis is because he's also live streaming right now. But make the content you want to watch, and people will eventually come watch it themselves. Make sure you put your proper tags in if you want to like make sure your videos get seen by people, hashtags, all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, there's a lot of SEO. Search engine optimization is something I would look up. That would probably help you a lot. That's what I use. I got Legacy Animated B today, but it came without weapons. Contact Hasbro. They'll send you a replacement thing. Okay. Please hold. Doing some more shuffling. Because the entire Optimus is needed again. Ah! Okay. Hi. I'm red because of the background on the computer right now. You can't see what I'm doing. I just realized that. Bloop. There you go. And focus. There we go. Okay, so that goes onto that part, like so. And then I need the 3x8s and washers again. Okay. So where do you find used Transformers figures the best? My local shop. Conventions. That's where I go. So is Shockwave good? Yes. I quite enjoy Shockwave. Oh, I didn't even hit the hole. There we go. We are screwing this in. What do the wires do? They light up his toes. His tail lights are in his feet. And these will connect to a central board that will power the thing. There's a remote actually. It comes with a remote I have to build. So yeah. Would you recommend TF Toys? I'm assuming you mean the website, and yes, I would for like older figures, but make sure they're not upcharging you. Like their Dark of the Moon stuff is pretty well priced for being sealed Dark of the Moon stuff. I bought from them before a couple times. They're actually where I got my Mist package, Hunt for the Decepticons pack for. So, this does not transform. My biggest fan, please notice me. Thanks, Ek. That's my sister. Ah, there we go. This is going to be huge. This is going to be very big. We'll need to get 2 more of these things in here. You have to build the remote. Yes, you do. Actually, let me show you the... Oh, no. I dropped the washer. Let me show you the buttons, actually. Here's the buttons. These are the buttons for the remote. It's hilarious. It's huge, this thing. Oops. You didn't answer my question, genius. I'm trying to study for my exams. Any tips? Yeah, stop watching this, Ek, and go study for your exams. There we go. I can't get the screw out. There we go. And then pull this out. How'd you get Shockwave so fast? Canada. Canada, they shipped him out. No, you can't make me. Is this Titan class big? Actually, I found something the other day. Where did it go? I found a thing the other day that shows you exactly how big this is, and I've lost the thing. God damn it. How did I lose the thing? Oh, here it is. So this piece of paper, right here, shows how big it is. That's how big it's going to be when it's finished. So it's going to be very big. My chair rolled away. Alright. Oh my god, now I can move the waist. That's the waist joint. Oh, that's stiff. Oh, okay. Oh, now I got to put 2 massive bolts in here. Which ones are these? Are these the flat ones? Are they all flat? They're all flat. Okay. It's 31 inches tall, so if that's bigger than Unicron, then yes. Okay, those will go in there. Like so. Now I have to make... What is that? Alright. We gotta go back down again. Ugh. You know what? Sideswipe. Be my focal point. There we go. That's not Sideswipe. That's Sunstreaker. I'm stupid. Okay, I need this. You can get out of the way now. I need this. I need this. I need this. Yeah, this. Okay. So, the die-cast piece goes this way. And then this goes that way. And then this goes this way. Okay. Someone's fingerprint is on that. That's really funny. You're going to do a standard review of this? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. What are your thoughts on the new Grimlock comic versions and Shockwave? I've pre-ordered Shockwave. I will be pre-ordering Grimlock because I want all of those swords. I think that's awesome. 2.6 by 8, that's those. I love the fact that he comes with all the swords. Alright, so we're going to take the middle screw and put that in first. Come on. What? Oh, okay. I just had to shove it in there. Okay. Do TFCon vendors sell well-priced Transformers? Most of the time, yes. If you're trying to look for like things that are brand new or things that have been announced and are starting to trickle out, those sometimes can be a little expensive. Like my buddy went to a convention very recently, actually, where a shop had a bunch of these, like brand new these, and he was selling them for $50 or something like that US, which is way more than what you should be paying. But if you're trying to buy something like this, for example, this is Titan's Return Brainstorm, you could probably get it for like $20 at a convention. And one thing I would highly advise is if you're okay with the condition of the toy being then go through buckets. Digging through buckets is probably the best way to like find good deals. Sandwich bag dumpster diving, as one of my friends likes to call it. What's your weirdest grail? I don't know. I think my current grail is Reveal the Shield lug nut. So I will get one at some point. They're just so expensive. They're so expensive. You can make a Transformer into either Studio Series or Legacy. Who would you make? Nitro Zeus, Studio Series, and or Legacy Nitro Zeus. Give me. Make this Nitro Zeus. Come on. Do it. Do it, I dare you. This is a lot more peaceful to do than putting pins into a thing. Because pins into a thing is annoying. There we go. Found a Studio Series Grindor complete at TFCon bucket for like $30. Yeah, so you can find like some really good things in buckets. And that's like if you don't care about the condition it might be in. Because it could be in terrible condition or it could be in amazing condition. You never know. I think the bucket with hair in it is still... I remember the bucket with hair in it. I remember that. TF Nation was fun. I just don't think I'll go this year because it was very expensive. Flying to the UK? Oof. Ooh, flying to LA cost the same, surprisingly, which was really annoying to me. Why is flight so expensive? Alright. Optimus Prime is back. There we go. That's straight enough, I guess. And then this has to go... Where does it go? It goes this way. Here. Alright. Okay, I guess it stands by itself. Hi, Spike. Go get your own refund. I see someone has said we need a Legacy Superion. We are getting a Legacy Superion. Or whatever the hell the next line is going to be called. I don't know. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to do this side first. Ah! Okay, so that goes that way. Right? What screws am I putting in here? 2.6 by 8. Damn it. That is these ones. Oh no, it fell out. Ah! I know I'm off camera. What was the hair bucket? It sounds concerning. I think it was just like a bucket in TF Nation with like toys, and then I picked up a toy and there was hair on it, or someone picked up a toy and there was like hair on it. Why is Breakdown so hard to find? Because he's out of production. Hold up, I can see what I type on your screen. Yes, that's just unfortunate. The chat is there. I don't care. Are you going to TFCon Baltimore? No. I flew to LA. I think that's the most amount of flying I want to do this year. Unless I ain't paying for it, I ain't flying anywhere. Flying to the US is very expensive, so. Which is funny because we're literally neighbors. That is the right screws. Yeah, okay. Can it gritty? I wish. Hello? There we go. I'm 6'3" and I have to stand on my toes to do this. You're still COVIDed? Pain. It was Diamond Bolt. Yes, that's right. That's right. Yes, he picked up a toy with hair on it. Completely just ham-fisted the hair and then wiped his face without knowing it. As fun as cons are, they're a good way to get COVID. Yes, I got sick from TFCon LA, but I didn't get COVID. I got tested at the doctor's. I just got a cold. What do you hope Transformers 1 will be like? A good movie. The guy who was running the stall was bald. Oh, I love that. Okay, that appears to be part of the ab crunch, I guess. 3x8. Which ones are 3x8s again? These ones. Okay, these are 3x8s. All right. Come on. Come on. Get out of the bag. There's one screw that will not leave the bag. There we go. Oh my god, that is a tiny Phillips head. That is a tiny Phillips. Okay. He already finished the Optimus. Should I get the Byway 1 or 2 or wait for one? I would wait, honestly. I heard the Byway one likes to like break in the shoulders and stuff. And not only can you still buy 102 right now if you buy it through Amazon Japan, because in Japan he's still available at regular like Japanese retail. He's also getting a package refresh into a regular retail lineup next year, I think. So yeah, I would honestly wait. Like 102 is great, but again, it is just a toy. I wouldn't overspend on it, and I wouldn't get a fake one personally. But like again, that's completely up to you. Oh, we are getting somewhere with this. We are getting somewhere with this. And I almost lost that screw inside the robot, and I would have cried. There we go. Should I get SS Shockwave or save money for SSG1 Optimus? Well, the thing is, Studio Series Shockwave is a Voyager, and he's the only Voyager in his wave. So he'll be on shelves for a while, but Studio Series Optimus, the Commander one, won't be coming out till like September, when this guy's shelf life ends. So I would personally recommend picking this up now. Because afterwards, the aftermarket, Studio Series toys, they always go up, right? So you're probably going to end up paying quite a bit for one off of eBay or something. What is that piece? Oh, it's this intricate looking thing. Let me focus on that. There we go. Now this. I like how it doesn't tell you what orientation it needs to be in. It's just like, it goes here. It's also the wrong piece. This is the piece I need. Not that one. All right. So this goes this way. Like that. Whoa. Okay. That's Diecast, by the way. Thinking about getting the KO Starscream because the official one's expensive. I mean, if the official one is too expensive and you really want the figure, then I'd say go for it. But MPM Revenge of the Fallen Starscream should still be in stock. If not on sale. So, yeah. Found it for $26 on Amazon Japan for the Japanese 102. Yeah, he's not that expensive. I mean, he might be a little bit more expensive depending on where you're trying to import him to. But, yeah, it's not exuberantly expensive. Okay, this needs to go here. We're now reaching the limits of the camera space again. Damn it. Oh, look, it's my hoodie. All right, now I need these weird looking things. All right. Let me scroll down. There we go. You know what helps putting these things together when you're in a good mood? I've realized. Okay. What is this assembly? I'm in the camera. What is this assembly I'm making? Jesus. Come on. Oh, it's a little bit tilted. There we go. Whoa. What? Okay, I'm doing this part correctly. This is an assembly. Which is better, SS Rise of the Beast Prime or SS Bumblebee Megatron? I'd say value for money, Optimus. But that doesn't mean that Megatron is bad. I just think you're getting more for your money with Prime than you are with Megatron. Even though I do still like both. Someone thought I didn't like Megatron. I just didn't like the price of Megatron. I still like the toy. Okay, now I need to take a plate of some kind. Okay, where? Oh, there it is. Aha, I found it. Look, oh, this is metal. I thought this was plastic. Look at the size of this thing. This is going to be massive. Okay, so that goes here. Is that how that works? Yeah, okay. Whoa. All right, 3x8s. I need 4 3x8s. I need 6 there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's all the 3x8s that are going to be used now. Are you looking forward to the next HasLab? 100%. 100%. I grew up, so when I was watching TV, the Transformers I watched was the 86 film, because my parents bought me that on DVD. And then I had reruns of Beast Wars and reruns of... I'm out of washers. Oh no, these are the teeth washers that are nice. I'm not out of washers. And reruns of Armada and RID-01. So I was extremely excited for Commander Optimus. And I was extremely excited for the HasLab. I also predicted the HasLab. Hasbro, you owe me a pizza party. So, yeah. I'm excited for it. You don't need a VPN, just search. Yeah, just go on Amazon Japan. Amazon Japan ships worldwide. The only Amazon that doesn't ship worldwide, as far as I know, is Amazon US. And I don't think Amazon Canada ships to Amazon US. It's very weird, but Japan does work. I've ordered from them. I got my Galaxy Upgrade Optimus from them for retail price. So, yeah. Will there be a review of this Prime? Yes, there 100% will be a video on this absolute behemoth when I'm finished. Because it's huge. Do you have a pet? Yes, I have Ruby. Ruby is upstairs. She is currently now sleeping after screaming at the door for some reason. She's now taking it upon herself to go to bed. So, I need more leverage on this. Uh-oh. I almost dropped the Allen key. Ah! Aw, shit. This is a wee bit difficult. A wee bit difficult. Oh, you're having burgers? Damn. I wish I had money for the HasLab. Yeah, so when HasLabs release the price in the aftermarket is usually like right when they release. The price in the aftermarket is usually a little bit above retail. So if you save for it, you should still be able to get one for a little bit above retail. But just expect to pay more than what we had to pay for it when we backed it. But I also wouldn't wait till I would like when the HasLab comes out or starts shipping to people, I would start scouring eBay. I just don't pay like $100 more for it. The most I'd pay is like $50 extra because that's the average of how much these things go for when they come out. If the different Transformers were music artists, what genre of music would they be? I'm not a music person. I don't know. I like music, but I don't know a lot about music. So I have no idea. All I know is that Bulkhead would be into heavy metal because they did that in Prime. You're going to start building it on the floor. Yeah, so there's a problem with this. And that problem is that he doesn't fit on my review table, I've noticed. He's too tall. So, yeah, I got nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do when this is finished. I don't know how I'm going to make the video. You might just see my leader classes in the background because my leader class shelf is right above that. All right, we have secured that in place. And it's like off kilter slightly. Hang on. There we go. You can see the instructions now, too. Picked up a Death Source for 320 pounds, but he's amazing. That is expensive, but hey, if you are extremely happy with that price, then good for you. Bulkhead would listen to Rogue Limp. Yes, Thews Band. I don't like that type of music, but still check out Thews Band. I'm just not into like heavy metal personally. All right. But go support Thew and his band because Thew is epic. I met him once. We looked at each other and just pointed because we were like, what's happening? It was hilarious. Reception was there. He knows. He knows the story. Hi. I can't get this bag open. Oh, I got the bag open. Oh, also, I wore this because I wanted to tell a cool story. Check out the new drip, by the way. This is a really terrible watch, but this is the Universal Studios Japan exclusive Bumblebee movie watch. Like, it's Bumblebee movie branded. It says B127 in it. I had to replace the strap because it melted in shipping. But I bought this because, A, I like watches. I have like a collection of really cheap watches. But this was $47 on Buyee, and it goes for like $200 over here. And I had a coupon, so I paid $6 for this watch, which is why I'm not mad that it broke. But yes, I thought it was cool, and so I'm wearing it now. I had to repair it. I had to change the battery. I had to replace the strap. Thankfully, I had a replacement strap just lying around, and spring bars. But yes, I like this watch. Huh? What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Let's get that plugged in. What's that weird Bumblebee logo on the wall? That's the Bumblebee movie logo. Or at least that was the early one. Also, the bezel doesn't rotate. I thought it would. I'm slightly sad that it doesn't. And I had no idea who manufactures this watch. Like, who actually makes this watch doesn't say. I have no clue. I haven't figured that out yet. It's got some really bog standard, cheap, small Japanese movement in it. But, yeah. Doing this in a crisscross pattern. Because that's how you put tires on. So I'm doing it this way. For reasons, I guess. Why is my pinky sticking out? I'm so posh putting in this Allen key. Also, this angle makes me look like I have a double chin. Jesus Christ. I backed Omega Prime because I've been wanting an RIDL 1 Prime and Ultra Magnus that can pose both in robot. Yes. The old one can pose, but good luck getting it to stand while it's posing. It's very, rickety and likes to fall over. So, yeah, mine is leaning against the wall because it keeps wanting to take a shelf dive. I also sold my extra RID01 Optimus. I gave that to my local shop, which they then promptly sold like the next day to someone. So, hey, someone's got my RID01 Optimus. Blood turned British. Fun fact, I'm part British. My mother's British. I could get a British passport if I wanted to, but I'm too lazy. Plus, what would I do with it? I still got into England perfectly fine with a Canadian passport, so I don't need a British one. Almost done screwing this in. I'm about to find the guy you sold it to. I didn't sell it to a guy. I sold it to the shop. You'd have to talk to the shop for that. Which, if anyone's wondering what the hell this local shop I keep talking about is, it's called Comic Alley Toys. They're located about 20 minutes away from me or something like that. Actually, I'll show you guys something. If you'd like to see what the shop looks like on the inside, they let me shoot some video in there. So I'm going to quickly just go into my videos folder here. Find it. Where is it? Okay. Oh, geez, I closed everything. That's bad. You saw that, right? All right. We are going to switch to this screen. Epic background. But this is what the store looks like, just real quick. Come on. Open. There you go. This is the buckets of Transformers. These are insane, the amount of buckets they have. And then we have, this is me going through one of the buckets. So there's like a ton of like tiny little things in here. It's insane. And then we have, this is the wall of Transformers that they have. And then there's this little rack thing. And then there's these. This is the glass shelves. Oh, and then they had a Siege Skywarp there as well. That's my Minosaur, by the way. They have a Fort Max. They have a Devastate. Also, I know my desktop's showing. I don't care. And then this is like the front entrance to the store. So if you can find a place like this, I highly recommend going to a shop like that. Because they've got so many different things there for relatively good prices. That shop knows how much everything like goes for because they do eBay stuff. But they never change their prices. So if you find that background is really red. It's shining on my face. There we go. They don't change their prices. So if you go there and something is now cheaper online, you can present that to them and they can lower a price. Don't ask them to raise a price. They won't do that. But if they have something that's really old that wasn't worth a lot when they got it, they're not going to change the price. So you can get things for like really good deals. I'm trying to think of like an amazing deal I got there. Oh, I got my RID Optimus and Magnus there for like $100 because they had priced it, left it there, and never changed price ever. So, yeah, it's amazing. I love that store. I frequent that store quite a bit. Okay, now we're putting this down. I'm actually supposed to be going there sometime next week. I need a focal point again, Shockwave. So I might hit that store next weekend. We shall see. but they're fun. And now I actually know the people who work there. So, hi Colin. $4 thanks to a trade with my older brother. Speaking of trade, that's another thing that people need to do. Local shops like that will take trades. So if you want to trade your figures in, you can trade your figures in and then buy other things without having to actually spend any money. That's what I do there most of the time. So, that's what I would recommend you do. What direction is this supposed to go in? The picture kind of sucks. Cause it's showing me this, but then it's showing me this on this side. So it's very strange. But I think it's got the number 1 gets this piece. Okay. 2x6. 2x6. There it is. We don't have a normal toy store in my home, let alone a toy like that, place like that. Yeah, Comic Alley is pretty. Follow them on Instagram, by the way. This is not sponsored. I just like my local store. Comic Alley has. They've told me. They told me there's people that fly in from the U.S. at least once a year, and they like make sure to make visits to that place because it's insane. I need to take like Vangelis there one day and Ultra Primal and all them there because they would love that. They'd love that store. But they don't just have Transformers. They have Mask toys, NECA figures, Lego sets, Mega Bloks Halo sets. That's where I got my Halo 5 Warthog and Halo 3 Brute, whatever the fuck it's called. Both for $50 brand new, I might add. They've got Creo. They've got Masters of the Universe, wrestling toys, hockey toys. They now have SH Monster Arts figures, which is kind of neat. They're not big on Bionicle because Bionicle doesn't sell well in this area. They don't carry things like non-built Gundam model kits, but they do carry pre-built ones because you can price them for cheap and sell them for cheap. They also love their Super Sentai. They love comic books, obviously. But yeah, go to places like that. They're awesome. They're a great way to get cheap shit. Like if I went there right now and gave them, say, this for example as a trade, they'd probably give me like $35 for it, and then I would take that $35 and buy something else. How do you search local places like that? So I found Comic Alley Toys in a newspaper ad, actually. Believe it or not. Yes, we still read the newspaper. But yeah, I found that place in a newspaper ad. So I highly recommend checking your local newspapers for like in the shop ads or the stuff like that, classifieds, whatever. Researching toy shops near me. Going on Google Maps, just typing in toy shops. Stuff like that. Highly recommend using those as search terms. You can use like the similar to function. Things like that. Like all of my local stores I found because of either newspaper ads or just living in the area. Because there's another place, a place that my buddy Joey actually used to work at, called Games, which sells used games and used game consoles and brand new ones and all that. But they have like some retro, lots of retro things. But the reason I found out about that place was because I went to college literally right next to it. So I found that place, and that place was awesome. And then I met my buddy Joey somewhere else. We used to work at a flea market together. I'd worked there for like a year. It was a very weird experience. I wouldn't advise it. But I worked there for a year. I met him, and then he found out he worked at that game store, and I used to hang out there a little bit, especially in like breaks during college. So yeah. Hello, Sarah Teal. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. And then, oops. Magnetic screws. Comic Alley Toys I've been going to for almost a decade now. Yeah, almost a decade. I think it's been like 8 years. Do they sell them for cheap? So they usually don't buy brand new stuff. Like, they won't order it and sell it at the store. It has to be someone brings it in. That's how their store works. So like all their comic books, they're not up to date with unless someone were to go in with like all of the new Skybound issues, for example, and hand it to them. So they buy them from people based on the average of the sold listings on eBay, and then they take their profit margin out of it, and that's how they buy it. And then they take the average of the selling price on eBay, or whatever retail price they're going for now online, and they might put it for a little cheaper or like the exactly the same. I think they have a Monster Arts. I think it's one of the Millennium Godzillas. It's in its box and everything. I think it's like 100 and something Canadian dollars. I don't think it's more than 150 Canadian dollars. And I'm very tempted about it, actually. So I might pick it up at some point. And that'll be my first SH Monster Arts figure. So I need one more screw. They also have this giant Godzilla, Heisei Godzilla statue thing. I don't remember how much that was. But, yeah. They also had some Sola Chogokin figures for a while. They're all gone now. Like, they went immediately. My friend Nick actually bought an entire set of some Super Sentai mech. I don't know what it was, but he bought the entire set for like $170. And it's like a Japanese, rare Japanese thing. But I don't know much about Super Sentai, but he bought that stuff there. And he loves it. I mean, he kept the boxes here, and you saw them in one of my haul photos a while back. And I had to throw them away, which was kind of disappointing because they were cool boxes, but I had no place for them, and he couldn't bring them home. So they also have like these massive window displays, but yes. I'd never buy a pre-built Gundam kit because I enjoy building them. Yeah, same. Though some people just want to buy them for the sake of having the figure, so I get the appeal, but I personally wouldn't buy a pre-built either. At that point, I'd buy a Robot Damashi. You know what? Let's do the one I can see first. Okay. That just goes into there. And that just goes into there. Wow, look at that. Look at that. His love handles are in place. What? Huh? You want me to go where? Oh, that's going to be a nightmare. It wants me to go into here. Into here. To screw a thing in. Ay! I'm trying to get my screwdriver extender out. Now I have an extra long screwdriver. This is going to be fucking horrible. Alright, what screw do I need to do in there? 2.6 by 6. Which one's 2.6 by 6? That's 2.6 by 8. Oh, this one. Okay. The problem with this is the screwdriver head isn't magnetic, the screwdriver is, and it just transfers the magnetics to this. So with this extension on, this doesn't magnetically attach anymore. So I can't get the screw in. I need my tweezers actually for this. Let's count the number of times he drops it. Yeah, don't take a shot though, because I'm gonna drop it a lot. 20 Minnesota residents. There's a chain of 3 stores in Twin Cities. It's called Nerdin' Out. Yeah, go check out whatever that is. Buyer reception. God, how am I going to do this? Because I can't see shit. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go in from the rear. Yep, that's something that came out of my mouth. Okay. The screw is in the hole, and I have pushed the thing out. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I dropped it. First drop of the day. And I can't see it. Where did the screw go? It's just gone. Oh, there it is. Good thing I have this handy dandy cell phone repair kit. Aha! It's like playing Operation. Who remembers Operation? Yeah, this part's a little dumb, honestly. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up. That went all the way over here. I got it. All right, I'm going to have to line this up. Oh, don't tell me my extender doesn't fit. Okay, it does fit. Okay, that's lined up. We put this in. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Aha, oh shit. This is going to be difficult. This is going to be very, very difficult. They're going to have to go in for the... Yeah, I know. I did say that. Oh, shit. The whole thing just came apart. And now it's stuck. I feel like this should have been an Allen key thing because it would have been a little bit easier. Damn it, my finger's in the way. Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. We are still struggling to get this screw into its place. Oh. Ah, I did it. I did it. We got it. It's going in at the weirdest angle known to man, but I don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, it is attached. Let's mob Vangelis again. I wouldn't mob Vangelis. I mean, you can go bug him, but I wouldn't bug him too much, please. Because then he'll probably, like, murder me or something. Alright. So what I did was, I took the short end of the stick, and I plonked it through here, and then I put the screw on the end, and then balanced it on the metal frame. I'm explaining this like you can see what I'm doing. Like that. Then I took this piece, plonked it on, and then just sort of shimmied the screw out and drop it. I dropped it. You can add another one. I dropped it. There we go. Are you doing a review of this? Of course I will be. Of course I will be. I will also be doing a review of the building experience. Because it's a very... Sunstreaker fell over. It's a very interesting building experience. Now, if only I could get the tweezers in there to sort of shimmy this back around. But I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, fuck. It was almost in. I dropped it again. You can add that one Almost had it. We almost had it. All right. Let's try this again. Ah! Okay, we're going to have to approach it slightly differently from there. Stay. No, it's going to fall out again. This isn't going in all the way. It's stopping. That's the problem. Oh, I see. Okay. I figured it out. Dropped it again. And I can't see it this time. Oh, it's over here. Come here, you little idiot. Come here, you little idiot. Come on. Idiot. There we go. I got the idiot screw. It's free. Alright, let's see if I can use the tweezers this time as a new method of inserting the screw into the hole. That's what she said. Let me put the screwdriver back together first. And then I lost it in there again. I've like legit lost it in here again. It's not. How did it get there? Oh, okay, now it's in an easy spot. Now it's in an easy spot. This isn't as bad as doing the spine. Okay. Almost there. Dropped it again. Is this really the only attachment point this component has? That is unfortunate. That this is the only attachment point this piece has. Motherfucker. I wonder, where's that screwdriver that I had like super glued the other day? Will that fit? Hello? Ruined screwdriver, where are you? That's a metal stick. That's my keyboard. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. Alright. Guess we're stuck with it. We are stuck with it. This is just not going in. Pissing me off now a little bit. Still not as bad as this, though. Still not as bad as this. Nowhere near as bad as that. Sideswipe almost fell over. You have got to be kidding me. It fell out again. Are you going to get the Lego Bumblebee? Probably. I will either buy it or Lego will send one again. I don't know what's going to happen. Either way, I'm going to get one. Stop falling over. See, the problem is they have a cut on the screw head going that way. You can kind of see it. It's right here. So the screw keeps falling into the robot. And I don't know why they did that. That sounds like a poor design choice in my eyes. Nope. It's not fitting. That fell out. That's 11 drops. I require a drink. We're gonna have a drink. I did get lucky with the first side. Because the second side don't want to go in. Okay. What if... No, if I took that off, I still wouldn't be able to get at it. Where is that screwdriver? That shitty screwdriver I was using the other day. Where did it go? I legitimately have no clue where it's gone. Of course, when I need it, it's not here. Actually, today I was carving the glue off of it. And it's just vanished. Without a trace. I don't know where it is. I found a Rubik's Cube, but I didn't find the thing. I don't know where it went. Okay, don't get distracted by the cube. Alright. Put this panel in, and then you can move on to the grill and then the remote, by the looks of it. What happens if I tilt it forward? Would that help? Does it not tilt? Oh, this is stationary. Okay. All right. Screw out into figure like that. And then screwdriver ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Uh-oh, stinky. We did it! Ah, we got it in. Yay. Oh, they're both in now. I have done it. Now I need to attach these bits. Whoa, these are heavy. These are heavy. Okay. They go upside down. And they go this way. And 3x8, which is these ones. I don't need the extender anymore. And now we plunk on these. Hi, Chris Carnage, or Carnage Creations, or however you prefer to be called. Hello. The drop count was on. I think the drop count was 12. I think it was 12. But we're going. We're getting going. This looks really good, by the way, now that this is all put together. Did someone say MP Road Rage? You know what's really funny? Guess what's on my desk? MP Road Rage. Oh, I'm over here. My stomach just growled, but I'm not hungry. I just ate food. Alright. I had tuna melt for dinner. And it was very, very good. Tuna melt and Caesar salad. Here's a tip for NPM Blackout. Do the legs first and not the backpack. I don't have NPM Blackout. Just popped in to say hi, now I gotta go to work. Oh yeah, Australia, that's right. It's like a bajillion hours ahead. Why is that not going in the hole? Go in the hole. There we go. It's a transformation you hate so much you're never going to do it again. Unique Toys Dark of the Moon Megatron. That's one I'm never going to do again. I can't pick up the screw. There we go. You're in the future. Yes, you are. Yo, can you tell me who wins the World Cup so I can bet on it and win then if you're from the future? Look at that. That is insane. That is all metal too. Move up a bit now, because I gotta plug in. What time is it? I'm always making sure this thing is keeping correct time. Yes, it is. We need this really big piece of cheap plastic. You can see it on both cameras there. And that goes this way. Yes? Yes. Maybe? Oh, like that. Okay. Piece of plastic. Only if we split the wings. How long do you think this model is going to take? Well, I got one more pack to do, and I think that comes out this month or next month. Something like that. But it's taken a while. It's taken a year at least to put this together. I gotta do this. How many times? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 10 times. Basically, every hole needs to be filled. Tell Chris I say hi. And then tell him fish. Because fish. Can you review Godzilla next? I will do that Godzilla next Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday, not this Thursday. But next Thursday I will do Godzilla. Ooh, that made a noise I did not like. This is not supposed to be like... Oh shit, which way are the wires supposed to go through? Oh no, this is still correct. Okay. This spine, though, doesn't have to, like... Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. I gotta show you this. That looks so cool on the back. Look at that. That looks epic. Alright, anyways. Let's get back to screwing the top in. Are you going to review any DNA kits? No, I don't buy upgrade kits. I've bought like 2 in the past, and I thought they were just kind of eh. But no, I don't buy upgrade kits. There are plenty of other people who do reviews on upgrade kits, like MGO, for example, but I don't do them. I'd highly recommend go watching MGO for that. Like, I know for a fact that someone is going to make new arms for this that have a bicep swivel. But they're probably going to omit the fact that the reason, or the reason I assume it's not there is because this big hole has to be here, right where the bicep swivel is, for stability in the alt mode. So the upgrade kit will probably give him bicep swivels, but his arms will either be too long, or they'll omit that, and then it won't be stable in alt mode. So I'm going to not do that. This plate is not being removed. It is not coming off. There's 10 screws holding this down. Ugh. I am actually quite enjoying this. See, so I've noticed that the screws with the Loctite on them are really annoying to get in. The screws without the Loctite, which are these, so easy. So easy to just slip them into the thing. Like they don't fight back, which is a very, very nice thing. I'm so glad they don't fight back. Get that in. Oh, PvP mention. I love how we can't go a stream without a mention of PvP. Let's just not. Alright? Thank you. I'm not doing kibble fixes anymore. That shit's old as hell and I hate them. Look, I don't like theft, so I'd rather not, alright? Just gonna leave that there, and let's move on. Hit the gritty. Apparently, my buddy was watching a meme compilation on YouTube, and apparently the Robos and Optimus I made hit the gritty was in the meme compilation. That's amazing. That's like epic. This one doesn't want to go in. Evangelist says hi and says keep streaming till midnight. I'm definitely not streaming till midnight. This one's not going in. Okay. Whatever. Alright. Next step is to build the grill. Okay. The grill assembly has to be done down here. Ugh. I shall relay. Shouldn't you be working, dude? Are you going to make a review of 86 Blaster? Probably not. Because I did a review of regular Blaster. And it's the same, but with a slightly different deco, so it doesn't really warrant an entire video. This is just focus. Okay, I need glue. I bought brand new glue today for this. So, here we go. I need... Thought I almost said build the gritty. Build the gritty. Alright. I'm just reading the chat. He does not review them to the UK dates, okay? He buys stolen copies and reviews them, and that is now no more. Thank you. I don't know why that's so hard for people to... You can just see my forehead. This is like video calling my grandmother. There we go. Chris says he challenges you because he wants to raid you. I'm probably going to be done before he's done. So, yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. There we go. We got a popcorn bucket. Yeah, I saw the popcorn bucket. My thoughts on the popcorn bucket are, it's popcorn bucket. It's not going to look anything like he does in the movie. Look cool, though. I'll probably get it if they sell it in Canada. I don't know. They didn't sell the other ones in Canada. Just the tin. I got the tin. They made a missing link Megatron. You think they'd keep the wee trigger? Well, yeah, they... I dropped another thing. They would have to keep the wee trigger. Chris, you're supposed to be working. Okay. I kind of wish these fans could spin. That would have been cool. You can see this, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Putting glue on a thing. Putting the thing in the thing. Okay. That's all glued. Will you review Animated Optimus? Yes, I wrote a script. I don't know when I'm going to do the video because these three take priority. So, do a flip. There you go. Transformers editors? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not sure I follow. I don't know why I went British there. They said SS-86 Megatron would be a tank. They said that on a stream once. This is completely metal and it is very sharp, so. I now need these. This entire grill and 2.3 by 6. That is these ones. Okay. So this goes this way. This goes in there. And then these two, the ones with two with round facing down, go this way and get a 2.3 by 6. Which Transformer is your biggest guilty pleasure? First edition Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. That thing sucks, but I love it. I know it sucks, but I love it. It's a shame you'd be a tank. I mean, yeah, but like, gun laws. It's safer to make a tank than it is to make him a gun. So I doubt they want to have to deal with that. So they're just like, you know what? And there you go. Just want to say thank you for all the videos you put out. I've enjoyed them all. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Hopefully you keep enjoying them. Speaking of videos, the Kang Toys video tanked. That was funny. I knew it wasn't going to do well because, you know, it's not a subject people are that interested in. I just didn't think it would do that poorly. But, oh well. That's what happens when you're, like, really late to the party. Do you think they might use engineering from Titan's Return Megatron to make 86? Probably not. Seeing how 86 Megatron, I believe, is a leader, not a Voyager, they probably have a lot more engineering inside. And then it'll work. That is correct, right? Yeah, okay. Now, I need to glue, that needs to be that way. Oh! We are almost done. We're almost on the remote. Ooh, we're almost on the remote. Okay. Right. Super glue. Closed. It's even difficult for Japan now to make Gun Megatron because it's just like, with the whole brand unification thing and the fact that they import this stuff now to the US and Canada and the UK, Australia, all the other places, it's become a lot more difficult for Takara to do Gun Megatron as well. There we go. And then let's fix that focus. Not the stabilization. Turn the camera. There we go. Just like seeing Big Dinosaur Robot. Thank you. It goes this way, and I need to glue it. Ah! I knocked the glue over. Does MP Road Rage's neck stay in place? I don't think so. Honestly, she sits in car mode, because I think the car mode looks great. I like that Corvette. Yeah, that's pretty much why the video didn't do well, is because my audience didn't think that it was nice looking. That's what most of the comments were like, is like, this looks neat, but it also doesn't look like something I'd want to buy. And that is the reason why that video did poorly, which sucks, because it's a sponsored video. Fortunately, TF Safari loves me, apparently, so. There we go. That's the radiator. I love the detail. The fact they put the radiator in here. Can they make it have a blazing orange tip on the gun? Yes, but even still, you can remove that, right? Paint over it or whatever, and then someone's walking around with a replica Walter P38. It just does not. It's not a good recipe. G1 Megatron's actually banned on flights in Canada, and I believe in what's it called? Australia, you have to have it in like a gun cabinet. 7,000 views. Dang. Yeah, like it did that poorly. It did very poorly. Does this just snap in or does it glue in? It doesn't tell me to glue it in. Push the part. Yeah, it just says push. Okay. The grill's on. What I mean by Transformers editors is like YouTubers, like 2.0 Transformers, Career Killers, Aeronauts, and other editors. I still have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Are you going to remake any more reviews? Probably. A lot of those figures that I used to remake things on, they're gone now. So, yeah. I don't actually own them anymore. So I can't remake videos. 2.3x6. That's those. Okay. So this goes where? Where does this go? What the hell? Does it go there? Oh, I see what this is for. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's for this. All right. Okay, so it's probably easier if I screw it onto the spine first. The wires are above my face. I know. Did you give your Legacy Armada Optimus Prime the red eyes? I have not yet. I know the Kit Kat. I actually haven't had a Kit Kat in ages, so like I haven't been able to do it yet. But I do need to do the Kit Kat trick to give him red eyes. I just haven't yet. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing this right here. So this needs to go into there. So I don't think this has an ab crunch. I thought it did. I was under the impression this whole time it had an ab crunch. But I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to get the other one in first. Are you going to review Gamer Edition Sideswipe? That is tomorrow. Gamer Edition Sideswipe is tomorrow. I'm praying that that video does well. Because if not, then I'm going to have to change some things. Because that's how this works. Okay. They give us another Siege Megatron mold. I believe he's going to be brand new mold. Why is that message retracted? Why is that message retracted? What's being retracted? Okay. Whatever. To be fair, this thing is absolutely massive. Giving it an ab crunch might mean it just falls over all the time. Who knows? They definitely test all this stuff, so like, I wouldn't be surprised if it fell over with an ab crunch. Do you ever try to say something and then completely forget where you... Oh, all the time. I'm going to live stream the trailer for the new movie. No, I'm going to watch it with my friends and then probably say I liked it or didn't like it on social media. And I'll probably like it because I'm very easy to please. I will watch your Sideswipe review over and over again. Thank you. He's great though. Very good. Here he is. Very good. Gamer Edition is slowly finding what it wants to do. And, you know, it's great. Okay, that part's together. Now I just need to screw this part together. Fully. Get that spine in place. Yeah, I asked the designer. There's a reason for that, I believe. I'm going to explain this again. This is like a fourth time explaining it. There's a big hole right here where the bicep swivel would be, and that hole is so that the arm stays stable in alt mode. And without it, he would just kind of like flop to the ground. So I believe that's why there's no bicep swivel. Also, he's really tall and really dense. He uses different plastics, so, you know, that's probably why. Okay, that's it. That's it for... Well, that's not it for the whole thing. That's it for this. I still got to build the remote. But look at that. That looks so cool. And then... How does a waist joint work? Hello, waist joint. Oh, there we go. It just doesn't want to turn this way for some reason. It's bumping into something. I don't know what it is, but I'll figure it out later. But yeah. Alright, let's do the remote. All right, again, focus. And then unfocus. Okay. All right. I still look red in the face because of the lighting coming from the computer. The computer. Oh, the Joker trailer came out. Okay. Joker trailer 2 came out, or trailer for the second movie came out. Alright, now we need remote control pieces. That is just a square of black electrical tape. Okay, those are the buttons. I need the PCB. I need the Autobot symbol. I'm going to need the battery cap. There we go. Okay. I like how the PCB comes in an anti-static bag. Which reminds me, let me just discharge real quick. Okay. Pro tip, whenever you're handling a printed circuit board, that's what PCB means. Whenever you're handling a printed circuit board, especially when it's like RAM or something, discharge yourself on a piece of unpainted metal before you do. What site do you and MGO others use to get figures early or somewhat early? Not PvP levels of early. I got this at CMD Store. CMD Store in Canada. They're in Montreal. They're a local business that gets these in from Hasbro, and they just ignore street dates. So when they get them in, they'll just ship them to you, which is what they did with these. So, yeah, that's where MGO also gets things early legally, is from there. So, I need the back plate and the PCB. Have you ever seen a Godzilla movie? Yeah, I've seen all of them. I have seen every Godzilla film. I own almost every Godzilla film. Yeah, in Australia, he just came out. Like if a country legally gets it out, check a store in that country that ships internationally and see if you can get it for real cheap. There's not a lot happening on that circuit board. There is not a lot. A lot of this is just empty space. That's interesting. Well, there's the chip. There's the chipset. There's that right there. That's the brain. Your Commander Magmatron shit. I'm assuming you're in the UK. That's probably why. That's cool. There's some. That's another secondary board on top. And then there's some extra slots for things here, which they didn't fill in. And then all the different tracers. Anyways, let's flip it this way. Put it into here. Like that. And it gets 3 2.3 by 6 screws, which is this. Why is somebody preaching Jesus in the chat? All right. This really takes me back to installing like RAM into laptops. There we go. Not gonna screw that in all the way again. Put Shockwave in a pose. You want Shockwave to be in a pose? All right. Actually, you know what? Let's get him into like a more dynamic pose. Because believe it or not, he can do dynamic things without a bicep swivel. There you go. There's a pose. He's in a pose. Boom. Shockwave can pose even without a bicep swivel. What do you feel about the Red series? I own one Red figure and his knee was fused together and that was Knockout. So I don't think Red worked. I liked what it was trying to do, but it didn't work, which is annoying. It was targeting more action figure collectors that didn't want to like deal with the fact that these things transform, but also be affordable. It was basically attacking the market of people who buy these. Red was trying to go after the people who buy these, and it didn't land. It didn't work. Shockwave's actually getting in my way a little bit, so we're gonna put him in a slightly better pose that's not in my way. There we go. He's in a pose. Wait, he's in a pose. All right. Stay. I think Robo Jesus might be a bot, probably. All right, that. Now we have to connect this into here. What direction is it going? It's going in this way. Okay. I need my tweezers for this, actually. Because I can't get my fingers in there to do the thing. There we go. Alright. Boom. PCB plugged in. Ooh. These are really tactile. These are very tactile. I love that. Okay. Sorry, that's really satisfying to do. Oh, AAA's. Damn, I don't have any AAA's. Oh well. I'll go buy AAA's. Oh, the Autobot symbol's a button. Okay. Oh, that's the pose I'm putting my Shockwave in, too. He can do it, obviously. But that is definitely the pose I'm putting my Shockwave in. This is a big remote, by the way. Gotta go to work. Okay, now you're going to work. Alright, have fun. Have you looked at the Flame Toys? I've almost bought the Flame Toys Lyle Convoy at one point, but I just don't build those types of model kits anymore. I mean, this one I'm building obviously because I'm being sent it, and I did just build all of these recently, the entire set. Blocky sent them over, so you know that'll be coming out soon. But yeah, I'm just not into that type of model kit anymore. Alright, let's get this screwed in. Oh, you brought me AAAs. Okay, thank you. I only need 2. You can keep one. Thank you. My father has given me AAA batteries. Thanks, Dad. W father. He said as he builds a model kit. This is different. This is more like building up. I guess this is a model kit in a way, but like it's, you know, not a traditional model kit. I'm very sure we might get a 15-year anniversary Revenge of the Fallen figures. There's none listed, so I don't think we will. But again, we'll see. Alright. We're putting the AAAs in here. Even though there's no receiver yet. Oh! Oh! Okay. That's cool. You can't see that. Hang on. Let me, That lights up. That's pretty sick. That is very cool. All these buttons are so tactile. I don't know if you can hear them. They're very, very nice feeling. But we did it. We built the entire Optimus Prime pack. There are some leftover bits. I'm going to save these screws just in case it wants me to keep them for the next set. There are some leftover parts though. Move that out of the way. All of this is leftover. It's the gun and part of the Matrix. That's for the next set. So I guess we have to wait for that to come out. Oh, I don't need the anti-static bag anymore. But there it is. That's it. And building this and the rest of this guy on the floor here took the same amount of time as building the spine. But yeah, here's the remote, okay? Let's there's my mouse. Let's bring this up. Here's the remote, all right? Here's a 6.1-inch display phone with notifications on it. There's my phone. Look at the size of this thing. This is, my microphone's very far away. This is massive for a remote. That's, here's a deluxe. Look at the remote. That's big. That's a big boy. I love that. That's cool. I love this. Okay. And then there's Optimus. But yeah, here let me put Shockwave in front of it. In front of the camera here so you guys can see what that looks like. There's Shockwave, there's Sideswipe. What's the best scene in Bayverse? My favorite Bayverse scene is the forest fight. And there's Sunstreaker. Uh-oh. There's Sunstreaker. Boom. This wave so far, pretty solid. Swoop comes out a lot later, and then I don't know when Core Starscream comes out. But, yeah, and here's Core Shockwave for comparison. I find it funny that this guy has bicep swivels, but he doesn't have thigh swivels. This guy has thigh swivels, but does not have bicep swivels, which is funny. What material is Shockwave's gun cable made out of? This is like a soft PVC type thing. It's not rubber. It feels like that soft PVC thing because it doesn't quite feel like rubber, but it is, you know, flexible. When does the next video come out? Tomorrow. Scheduled for tomorrow. But yes, these are great. He is extremely satisfying to transform. He is extremely not what you would expect to transform. And I mean, this is just a bigger version of this, but is a lot more solid than this because mine keeps doing that. But yes, this is, I genuinely do like this. I was slightly at first that he can only do this, but like after messing with it for a bunch, it's a lot nicer, I think, now. Especially considering he can still do a lot. Unlike like Point Blank, for example, who also didn't have bicep swivels. Point Blank's shaping made him not look great in poses. This actually, like, the shaping does help. But again, I've already written his review mostly, so my full thoughts will be there. That'll hopefully be Friday. Still waiting for Sam to message, but you know, busy guy. We'll see. And then my fucking non-Rubik's branded Rubik's Cube. But yes, which of these three are your favorite? I'm curious. Do you think they're going to remake the twins? No. Because the connotations of what that would mean in public is most likely a no. Which Legacy United Voyager do you like the best? Starscream. Yes, I know the Discord link expired. I put it up randomly, so yeah. Beast. Oh, I would love to see a Beast Machines Tankor. I would love to see a Beast Machines Tankor. That would be epic. Someone says they like Sideswipe. Someone said Shockwave. Another person said Shockwave. Yeah, Shockwave is cool. Shockwave can... Oh, that was a terrible sound. You can make him look like super intimidating. How did I do it? I put it... I tweeted it out. I did like a really intimidating pose for him. And he was just standing there looking at you. Like, he can look so good just standing there. It's insane. This guy can get, like, really low. He can Slav squat, which is really cool. Shockwave looks huge. Yes, Shockwave is huge. Okay? Here is a Voyager. A regular, bog standard Voyager. SS-102. Here's Shockwave next to him. Shockwave is taller than this. This guy is the same height up to like here as Concept Megatron. So this is big. Like, it is very big. I'm very pleased with this toy. Regardless of the fact that he's missing that thing here. The one eye is also light piped. Let's... I don't know how... Oh, the flashlight's in the wrong spot. It's light piped. It's not the best light piping, honestly, but I'm just happy it's there. But yes, he's cool. They also painted his back. I really like that. Again, I'll make a full video on this, but yes. They are very, very cool. He can never tie his shoes. They're the same feet. They're not like the same piece, but they're the same foot design. Because this is based off the Optimus model, because they didn't have time. Which is why there's no alt mode in the movie. It's also why he exists. There's Sunstreaker. There's Sideswipe. And here's this random Hunt for the Decepticons / Revenge of the Fallen Scout class toy. Whee! There we go. But yeah, I think 109. I don't have 109 down here. 109's upstairs, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there for the night. We built the thing. The thing is built. Yay. Now I just got to wait for the final piece. And the final piece I'm going to build with my friends. So my friends and I are going to experience what this thing looks like when it's finished. But yes, thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. I keep looking at the chat, not at the camera. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. I am now going to go over to Vangelis' stream and poke him around in the chat. So you should all head over to Vangelis and go invade his stream. But yes, I'm not sure how exactly ending streams work still. I don't know if I hit end stream here, it'll end it there immediately. So yeah, I'm going to stare at the camera until it finishes. So goodbye.